slow hum in the shadow, playing with the gloom. Cigarette ash falls like time in a glass. Every whisper secret, every glance that will pass. Welcome to the lounge where the night wears a mask. Dark blues in your veins, slow tempo, no task. The bar whispers stories the city won't tell. In the hush of the smoke, we're dancing with hell. Like footsteps on wet cobblestone. Leather chairs creak like old bone alone. A piano sighs a note that hangs in the air. Every glance, every smirk, thick with despair. Welcome to the lounge where the night wears a mask. Dark blues in your veins, slow tempo, no task. The bar whispers stories the city won't tell. In the hush of the smoke, we're dancing with hell. The clock ticks slow like a heart in decline. A shadow leans back, sipping bitter red wine. Eyes meet across tables where stories collide. Silence and smoke, nowhere to hide. Welcome to the lounge where the night wears a mask. Dark blues in your veins, slow tempo, no task. The bar whispers stories the city won't tell. In the hush of the smoke, we're dancing with hell. Cigar smoke lingers like a half-forgotten tune. Neon outside flickers against the sickle of the moon. Whiskey and regret mix in the glass. The night creeps slowly, letting nothing pass. Welcome to the lounge where the night wears a mask. Dark blues in your veins, slow tempo, no task. The bar whispers stories the city won't tell. In the hush of the smoke, we're dancing with hell. Shadows stuck in corners, calling names we've known. Keys clank like chains, every step feels alone. The city sleeps lightly, but the lounge is awake. Every note a confession, every chord a mistake. Welcome to the lounge where the night wears a mask. Dark blues in your veins, slow tempo, no task. The bar whispers stories the city won't tell. In the hush of the smoke, we're dancing with hell. The night exhales, fading like a last cigarette. A lone saxophone sighs and the shadows forget. Dark blues linger slow like a whispered sin in the Mafia Lounge. The night always wins. slow under amber light. Glass ring, whisper against the wood. No one asks questions in this hour. The piano walks like it knows my name. I sit with a weight I never mentioned. Smoke climbs, had a conversation. Bartender nods, nothing spoken. Just another night remembers me. Leather bass move low through the floor tonight. Leather overs often been the story. Warm and waiting late light. All the binding things and please. They got around I got flaming. In his eyes on the deal and spoken. Really fleeting. The dope dark blue, slow and broken. Rain taps cold on the back window. Neon hums like a distant engine. A couple sits close but miles apart. Card slides slow across green felt. My coat still smells like outside trouble. My hands rest heavy on the table. Nobody asks where I've been running. They just let the saxophone answer. Leather bass move low through the floor tonight. Leather horns fall soft and bend the truth. I ain't here for mercy or daylight. Pull the dark and let me thinking through. Every shadow got a quiet confession. Every silence holds a deal unspoken. This is where I keep my reflection. In the dark and blue, slow and broken. Plug on the wall, lost interest hours ago. I smelled slower than regret. A laugh breaks loose, then fades to nothing. Like it forgot why it showed up. I seen men fold without a word. Seen promises drifting to the carpet. This room keeps secrets in the ceiling and lowers them when the lights go dim. Let the bass move low through the floor tonight. Let the horns fall soft and bend the truth. I ain't here for mercy or daylight. Just pour the dark and let me think it through. Every shadow got a quiet confession. Every silence holds a deal unspoken. This is where I keep my reflection. In the dark, bold blue, slow and broken. Door opens, wind drags in the street light, then closes like it changed its mind. Someone leaves coins and a memory. Chair rocks once and settles down. My glass runs dry, but I don't move. The band plays softer than breathing. I let the night sit on my shoulders like an old friend who knows too much. Let the bass move low through the floor tonight. Let the horns fall soft and bend the truth. I ain't here for mercy or daylight. Just pour the dark and let me think it through. Every shadow got a quiet confession. Every silence holds a deal unspoken. This is where I keep my reflection. In the dark blood blue, slow and broken. No sermons, no last call. Just a slow chord glass on the tabletop. Let the night hold him a while. A man can disappear in music and come back wearing a different smile. Let the bass move low through the floor night. Let the horns fall soft and bend the truth. I ain't here for mercy or daylight. Just pour the dark and let me think it through. Every shadow got a quiet confession. Every silence holds a deal unspoken. This is where I keep my reflection. The dark blue, slow and broken. Lights stay low, nobody rushes. Smoke thins out into the dawn. Piano closes like a tired book. Stool scrapes soft, I carry on. Night keeps playing after I'm gone. The room stays quiet, just the glass and a low hum. Street light bleeding through half-closed blinds. I got a notebook open, nothing pretty inside. Just numbers, names, things I don't forget. Smoke says heavy above the lamp. The clock don't move, but the night does. I keep my coat on like I might leave, but I never do when the work runs deep. Focus nights, no don't talk, just breathing sound. Low bass walking while the world shuts down. No glory here, just a man and his plan. Dark blues playing while I steady my hand. Focus night, everything could have done the bomb. No crowd, no noise, just working alone. Chilling with the tide, can't complain. Asphalt slow like quiet snow. The city still awake somewhere below, but it ain't got business with me tonight. My phone stays face down by the bottle. No name's worth answering now. I let the silence stretch long and thin. That's where the real thinking begins. Focus, no can't talk, just breathing sound. Low bass walking while the world shuts down. No glory here, just a man and his plan. Dark blues playing while I steady my hand. Focus nights, everything cutteth unto bone. No crowd, no noise, just working alone. There's a weight in the air I respect, like the room knows what I'm building. Pen scratches slow across cheap paper. Every line carries a little risk. No need for bright lights or applause, just a lamp and a careful mind. The night don't judge what I become, it just holds the door while I decide. Focus, focus nights, just breathing sound. Low bass walking while the world shuts down. Oh no, glory here, just a man and his plan. Dark blues playing while I steady my hand. Focus nights, everything cut on the bone. No crowd, no noise, just working alone. Coffee's gone cold beside my elbow. The street went empty an hour ago. Somewhere a train tracks steal through dark, like a promise nobody's signed. I keep my eyes on what matters now. No wasted motion, no loose ends. This kind of night don't come for free. You pay in silence, you earn in time. Focus, focus night, just breathing sound. Low bass walking while the world shuts down. Oh no, glory here, just a man in his plan. Dark blues playing while I steady my hand. Focus night, everything cut to the bone. No crowd, no noise, just working alone. Let the sax breathe low in the corner. Let the drums barely touch the floor. Let the bass beat like an old confession. I don't need anything more. The dark keeps things in order. The quiet keeps me clean. Every thought lands heavier when nothing's in between. Focus night, steady heart, dim light, dark jazz rolling through the quiet night. No witness here, just the work I've known. Heavy mind moving stone by stone. Focus, no need for a throne, just dark blues and a man alone. Lamp clicks off when the page is done. Glass sits empty by my hand. Morning waits behind the curtain. From the tired home, then the room goes still again. Focus nights don't ask for praise, they just build the kind of men. Focus night, focus night, focus night. Focus night. Clock fell quiet when the lights just screamed. Neon buzzing like it owes me money. Bartender counting goals in the register, ash hanging heavy over the piano lid. Losing the tide, let the night breeze slow. Shoes dragging across that wooden board. Nobody talking, just the low hum of the room, and the bass walking like I know my name. This is gentleman's hour. No applause, no crowd, no light. sing deep. Let the room lean into the sound. Gentlemen's after hours, where the laws don't make a sound. Slicing through the bottle line. Somebody left their coat on a broken stool, like they meant to come back, never did. Trumpet breath drifting down the hallway, slow enough to bend the clock again. I sit with the weight of a long day gone, and a voice that don't need to pretend. This is gentlemen's after hours. No applause, no crowd, no lights, just a smoke and a half-lit promise, and the truth in the tired man's eyes. Let it play low, let it sing deep. Let the room lean into the sound. Gentlemen's after hours, where the laws don't make a sound. Whiskey ring fading on polished wood, hands steady but the heart runs slow. Dealer in the corner shuffling in silence, cars never touching the table tonight. Saxophone crying without a witness, notes falling soft on the carpeted floor. I breathe in the dust of forgotten deals, and I don't chase daylight no more. This is gentlemen's after hours. No applause, no crowd, no lights, just a smoke and a half-lit promise, and the truth in the tired man's eyes. Let it play low, let it sing deep. Let the room lean into the sound. Gentlemen's after hours, where the laws don't make a sound. Door half open to a sleeping street, engine idling somewhere unseen. Cufflinks cold against my wrist bone. Time moves gentle when nobody's keen. Piano player rubbing tight knuckles, leaving the melody hanging thin. I nod once to the empty tables, like they understand where I've been. This is gentlemen's after hours. No applause, no crowd, no lights, just a smoke and a half-lit promise, and the truth in a tired man's eyes. Let it play low, let it sing deep. Let the room lean into the sound. Gentlemen's after hours, where the laws don't make a sound. No sermons left in the glass tonight, no deals carved into the door, just a low blue line from the upright bass and a fading match in the door. If mercy's walking these midnight floors, she's moving quiet and slow. I sit with the sound of a closing room and nowhere else to go. This is gentlemen's after hours, where the night don't ask your name. Every shadow holds a story, every silence sounds the same. Let it play low, let it sing deep. Let the last light fall to the upside down on the tabletops. Neon flickers once then dies. Bass string humming in the empty air, like a goodbye that never tries. I pull my coat and leave the echo, let the night lock up the door. Gentlemen's after hours, till the room calls me once more.
Now I'm bleeding through the blinds again, grass sweating on the crooked table. Piano keys sound half away, like they seen too much already. I don't talk unless I have to. Voice drag across the floor. Bartender don't ask questions, he's heard my kind before. Late night dark blue, keep the lights down low. Let the bass walk slow, where the lost men go. No prayer left, just a quiet confession. In this gentle and Noir jazz session. Fall soft on my jacket sleeve. Smoke hangs heavy like old decision. Trumpet crying from the corner, barely holding his possession. She passed by without a whisper. Perfume cut through the room. I kept my eyes on the whiskey, didn't wanna wake the truth. Late night dark blues, keep the lights down low. Let the bass walk slow, where the lost men go. No prayers left, just a quiet confession. Jazz session. Clock don't move, it just watches. Time sits down and orders gin. Every chair got a ghost inside it. Every song puts one back in. I nod to the man with the long coat. He don't smile, neither do I. We both know the night ain't ending, just in and out the lights. Late night dark blues, keep the lights down low. Let the bass walk slow, where the lost men go. No prayers left, just a quiet confession. In this gentle Noir jazz session. Like a tired promise, cold air rolls across the floor. Street light cuts the room in pieces. Nobody talks no more. cautious like he's hiding every beat under his breath. I sip slow, count the silence, let it settle in my chest. Late night dark blues, keep the lights down low, let the bass walk slow where the lost men go. No privilege, just a quiet confession. In this gentle and noir jazz session. No glory in the shadows, no angels in the band, just a low voice in the darkness and a glass inside my hand. If mercy's passing through the night, it won't stay long enough. This room only understands the language of the rough. Late night dark blues, don't say my name. Let the horns cry soft like a distant train. No redemption, just slow possession. In this gentle noir jazz session. Chairs up, lights fading thin, piano shuts his tired mouth. I leave a bill in here for memory, walk the long way south. Streets empty, night still breathing, shoes echo soft and used. Another man dissolving slowly inside the late night dark blues.
Neon arms low on the corner glass, bartender wipes a stain that never leaves. Ash falls slow from a tired cigar. Nobody here asks what you believe. My clothes still smells like cold rain concrete. Chair legs scrape like a quiet warning. I keep my back against the velvet wall, watch the night finish what the day was forming. This is the late night Mafia Lounge, where the silence weighs more than gold. Every man dreams without a sound, every story already sold. Low light cuts across the room, like a promise nobody keeps. I sit with the dark in tailored shoes, while the city forgets to sleep. Piano keys lean in a minor chord, like they know how the damage felt. Glass rings circle the wooden bar from deals that never got dealt. A woman laughs with a broken calm, her eyes don't follow the smile. The Door swings slow on tired hands and closes on another mile. I stir the drink but don't taste nothing. Just let it burn on the way down. The clock don't move in this kind of hour. It just breathes like an old ghost town. This is a late night Mafia lounge, where the silence weighs more than gold. Every man drinks without a sound. Every story already sold. Low light cuts across the room like a promise nobody keeps. I sit with the dark in tailored shoes while the city forgets to sleep. Cold drapes on the empty chair. Nobody claims a seat tonight. Smoke folds into quiet shapes, then disappears from sight. The bass walks slow on the floorboard, like footsteps down a hall. No one here talks about tomorrow. They just don't speak at all. My hands rest flat on the table edge, like I'm waiting on Judgment Day. But the only verdict in this room is the music fading away. This is a late night Mafia lounge, where the silence weighs more than gold. Every man drinks without a sound. Every story already sold. Low light cuts across the room like a promise nobody keeps. I sit with the dark in tailored shoes while the city forgets to sleep. Streetlight flickers through the blinds, cuts the room in narrow lines. Someone leaves without goodbye. No one even lifts their eyes. The bartender nods once my way, like he's seen this in before. I slide a bill across the counter, listen to the closing door. Outside the pavement shines like oil, engines murmur far away. I carry the night inside my coat, let it follow me till day. This is a late night Mafia lounge, where the silence weighs more than gold. Every man drinks without a sound. Every story already sold. Low light cuts across the room like a promise nobody keeps. I sit with the dark in tailored shoes while the city forgets to sleep. No sirens, no confessions, just glasses breathing in the dim. The piano barely holds together, but the room still leans on him. Footsteps echo in slow motion, like a memory going cold. And the night keeps all the secrets that nobody ever told. This is a late night Mafia lounge, where the silence weighs more than gold. Every man drinks without a sound. Every story already sold. Low light cuts across the room like a promise nobody keeps. I walk with the dark beside my name while the city forgets to sleep. Door shut soft, bass faced in, chair left pulled, halfway in. Smoke dissolves, lights burn low, night let's go, but I don't go. But I go. But I go. But I go.
Smoke curls like whispers in the corner of the room. Shadows bend and bow under the dim amber gloom. The bass hum low, a heartbeat in the night. Every step you take feels heavy with the fight. Late night jazz rolling slow through the veins. Mafia whispers echo, love and loss remain. Dark blues hum like a gun beneath the rain. Ride the night, feel the pulse, embrace the pain. Every glance hides a story you can't ignore. Keys click, door swing, footsteps in the hall. Silent deals and dreams stumble, waiting to fall. Late night jazz rolling slow through the veins. Mafia whispers echo, love and loss remain. Dark blues hum like a gun beneath the rain. Ride the night, feel the pulse, embrace the pain. Whiskey burns smoke like regret in your chest. Every note in the room demands you confess. The trumpet cries low, a sash drifts through the haze. In the smoke-filled room, time dissolves in a day. Late night jazz rolling slow through the veins. Mafia whispers echo, love and loss remain. Dark blues hum like a gun beneath the rain. Ride the night, feel the pulse, embrace the pain. Silhouettes linger where danger softly treads. Candlelight dances over sunset. The piano keys moan and the floorboards sigh. Every chord pulls a shadow closer to the sky. Late night jazz rolling slow through the veins. Mafia whispers echo, love and loss remain. Dark blues hum like a gun beneath the rain. Ride the night, feel the pulse, embrace the pain. Under neon eyes, the city sleeps in black. Every alley hums a tune of the things it won't give back. A quiet nod, a glance, the clock ticks to the hour. Taste the night like smoke, heavy with power. Late night jazz rolling slow through the veins. Mafia whispers echo, love and loss remain. Dark blues hum like a gun beneath the rain. Ride the night, feel the pulse, embrace the pain. Doors click, close, the bass fades into the dark. Shadows crawl away, leaving only a spark. The night exhales slow, secrets buried in the floor. For no one, but tonight asks for more. Polished table, eyes turning slow in a glass nobody claims. Piano leaning tight against the corner, bass walking soft like it knows my name. Ash falls quiet on yesterday's trouble, cold still heavy with streetlight rain. Nobody asked what brought me in here, they just paused and let me Noir jazz nights don't ask for mercy, they just keep time while the room goes still. Hearts beating low and private, every shadow moving against its will. I don't talk much, I just sit and listen to the weight in the notes they spill. These dark blues, oh, but I don't mention, and they carry it better than I ever will. Logs of the wires, a circle of silence, glass on wood like a quiet deal. Trumpet sighs from behind the curtain, then as a promise nobody seals. Two men laughing without conviction, one keeps checking These noir jazz nights don't ask for mercy, they just keep time. Why the room goes still? Mafia lounge, hearts beating low and private. Every shadow moving against its will. I don't talk much, I just sit and listen to the weight in the notes they spill. These dark blues hold out, I don't mention, and they carry it better than I ever will. Singer hums like a cracked confession, mic stand leaning like it might fall. Her voice moves slow through the cigarette wearer, barely reaching the back wall. Bassline dragging a chain through memory, kick drum tapping like a late night call. I've seen men unfold in rooms like this without saying anything at all. These noir jazz nights don't ask for mercy, they just keep time high while the room goes still. Mafia lounge, hearts beating low and private. Every shadow moving against its will. I don't talk much, I just sit and listen to the weight in the notes they spill. These dark blues hold what I don't mention, and they carry it better than I ever will. Clock don't move, but the bottle's lowering. Chest scrapes soft like leaving town. Cash lay flat without a question. One by one they're thinning out. Streetlight bleeding through dusty curtains, painting gold on a tired brown. I stay behind with the final chord, letting the silence settle down. These noir jazz nights don't ask for mercy, they just keep time. Why will the room go still? Mafia lounge, hearts beating low and private. Every shadow moving against its will. I don't talk much, I just sit and listen to the weight in the notes they spill. These dark blues hold what I don't mention, they carry it better. No sudden move, just a baseline breathing. No loud goodbye, just a closing door. Neon flickers across a tabletop like it's seen all this before. Trumpet fades into empty rafters, drummer rushes the floor once more. Night leans close and speaks in silence, that's what this room was built for. These noir jazz nights don't ask for mercy, they just keep time high while the room goes still. Mafia lounge, hearts beating low and private. Every shadow moving against its will. I don't talk much, I just sit and listen to the weight in the notes they spill. These dark blues hold what I don't mention, and they carry it better than I ever will. Last light dimming on the piano near glass, left sweating where I sat. Door swings slow to the empty sidewalk. Night folds over like a black felt hat. Bass stops walking, room goes hollow. Smoke hangs low and the air goes flat. What jazz nights keep breathing softly long